Welcome everyone to the pizza stream. I know we're a little bit early, but the main problem is that I was sitting here eating all of my pizza, and I was like, I can't have a pizza stream if I'm already finished with the pizza by the time we start. I suppose it doesn't matter that much, especially since while I'm eating the pizza, it's kind of gross to just watch somebody eat. So, maybe it doesn't matter. I feel like I have some music in the background. Do we have music in the background? Also, hello James, Aaron, and Obi-Wan. Welcome everyone. Hopefully you can't see my keyboard. Okay, good, because I'm typing passwords here. I have very long passwords. For safety. How's everybody doing? I want to know what pizzas everybody is eating. Well, we got a bunch of people in here already. I got I don't know what it was called like Vegetable Master or something. It has tomatoes. In fact, I'll just show it to you. Let's get disgusting with it. Look at that. Broccoli, tomatoes, black olives, yellow peppers, cheese, tomato sauce. That's good times right there. Same place as last time, Puccini's Pizza. I didn't get pepperoni this time because I was like, I always get pepperoni. And while pepperoni is still my favorite pizza ingredient, I'm less inclined to eat pigs these days. And I don't know why exactly, just mostly, well, there's multiple reasons. One of them because pigs are too smart. I don't want to eat an animal that smart. And also I feel like pigs are super dirty. And I don't want to eat an animal that dirty. Most animals are kind of dirty. Anyways, long story short, I was like, let me go vegetarian today. So I got a vegetarian pizza. Unfortunately, it's pretty good. Okay, I was going to get some music on. Can you guess what music I'm going to pick? Oh, of course you can. If you couldn't, you really haven't been paying attention. You don't even have to be like a hardcore viewer of my videos to know what I'm about to play right now. Well, in general, to know exactly which song I'm going to play, that's a different story. Hello, mother. I'm streaming right now.
You've got your pizza already.
Yeah, I'm also streaming, so
Okay.
if you'd like to be on the internet, come around to this side.
Hello, internet. I was going to try to do a British accent this time.
You don't really do accents, do you?
No.
Okay, let's see who we got in here. Yeah, this is an Andrew pizza right here. Although better than what he got. He got onions, broccoli, and barbecue sauce.
Ew.
Like barbecue sauce, cheese, onions, and broccoli.
Why would you have barbecue sauce on a pizza?
Oh, he wasn't thinking clearly. He had that
Post-hike
post-hike
delirium?
meal delirium, yeah. He hadn't eaten the pizza yet, so his brain wasn't getting enough oxygen. Anchovies on pizza, though, that sounds pretty good to me, because Sanwar1 was just like, I had anchovies on pizza once just because I was curious. Never again. I actually like anchovies.
Yeah, I like that salty taste. Anchovies is what they put in Caesar salad dressing. It's really good.
Okay, so some other people, they got chicken spinach Alfredo. Nobody said anything else. Max Rogers just donated $1.49 and he typed a big piece of pie or something.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Max. Oh, I gotta hide somebody.
that, you could almost buy another package of rutabaga seeds.
Oh, I was like, so have you been? What have you been doing with all the seeds?
I'm planting.
Oh. Where did you get them? In fact, let me just show everybody.
The blue ones I got at Lowe's or Home Depot. I can't remember. Well, and some of them I got at Ace Hardware, and all of these I got at Ace Hardware when I got these. So today I planted lettuce and arugula, peppers, tomatoes, and cucumbers, and now I'm going to do my root vegetables here.
Cool.
Yep.
And then you put that in the garden somehow?
Yeah, after it sprouts, then you can pop them out and put the whole plug in.
Oh.
Yeah.
How come you can't just put it right in the ground?
Some of them you can, but some of them are susceptible to birds and rabbits and things digging up the seeds. I'm going to try sowing peas directly this time, though, as opposed to doing it here.
Okay. Very good. Have fun.
Yeah.
Okay. We might have to get Marie Fisher on the phone in a second here.
I know what I came in here for. Can you turn that water spigot back on?
Yeah. Down here?
Yep.
Okay, hopefully that's on. Okay, so Marie Fisher, are you ready for a call? Because I want to hear about your pizza. Got this elaborate pizza. Come on, man. If you want to be on the stream, we're going to do old-fashioned speakerphone style. You can call me on Facebook. If you want to be on call and you're not already friends with me on Facebook, add me on Facebook. You just look up my name. I should be there. Let me pull it up on here too, actually. And for those of you who don't know what we're doing today, this is a pizza party stream. This originally started with my twitch.tv page where we did a little pizza party at like 9 in the morning. You know, just that's because when I usually streamed. And then we did one of these on YouTube 3 weeks ago. So, okay. Marie Fisher. She's getting a call. Calling her right now. Marie Fisher. Okay, yeah, let me make sure I don't dox anybody here. Yeah, Alex, was Marie there? Marie was there too, right? I can't remember now.
Hello, hi.
Marie Fisher, welcome.
Hi.
Oh, actually, hi. Saying welcome on a phone call is kind of weird.
That's a little weird.
What's up? How's it going?
Oh, it's going good. Just cracked open a beer, but I'm still waiting for my pizza.
Oh, that's what I forgot was a beverage. What type of beer are you drinking?
It's an IPA from California, and it's pretty dang good. I haven't had an IPA in a long time.
All right, very nice.
They don't tickle my fancy usually, but this one's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm usually not much of an IPA drinker either. I like the kind of, crappy beers.
No. I was just going to say, I got a fridge full of, lagers and stuff. I feel like you'd be into that.
Yeah,
right?
lagers are my jam. Yeah, that's usually what I like.
Lagers are so good. I just got a variety pack from the internet of lagers.
Oh, nice. Oh, dude.
You can order beer on the internet?
Yeah, I was just about to say, I think you can do beer delivery now, right?
I'm sure you can do all kinds of delivery, but I've been doing it for a while.
Cool.
Secret's out.
What type of... I haven't read your pizza ingredients. I just saw that there was a whole list of them.
I have a lot. I literally have to go back and read
I'm going to read it for you. You've got lamb,
Oh,
bacon,
perfect.
mozzarella parmesan, and then you got tzatziki sauce on there too.
Yep.
Was this
Oh,
a
yeah, I gotta get it.
was this a recipe that you came up with on the fly, or is this something that you found on the internet? Did you order the recipe on the internet?
It's, it's like none of the above. It's not as cool as it sounds. I got it from a local brewery. They had a deal where they're doing frozen pizzas.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
But
weird.
this is not my creation.
So, but is it like a name brand, or is it they made the frozen pizza?
They made it. Yeah, they have a full restaurant, and since they can't serve food, they've been doing other stuff like takeaway meals and meal packs. And now they just you buy 3 pizzas, and they'll pair it with 3 beers.
Wow, interesting. That's kind of cool, actually.
It's also dangerous.
Yeah, beer and pizza is a wonderful combination, but it can get out of hand really quickly.
Yeah, I don't need either of those foods.
So how is your quarantine life going?
It's going pretty good. A lot of time outside, but I think everybody else has the same idea, so it's a little weird.
Where did you go? You said you went camping recently, right?
Yeah, I did.
Where did you go specifically? Well, unless you don't want to say where it is.
I won't say specifically where it is because nobody knows what it is. It's just like a small county park south of where I live a little bit.
Oh, okay. But I mean, is camping actually allowed there, or were you like stealth camping?
For people camping. So, it's such a small park. No one really regulates anything. So it's right next to a dump. Like, it's literally next to a landfill. It's not glamorous. It's not super well maintained.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're making it sound less and less appealing as you go on.
It's just so nice. It was nice because it was super secluded. It was the first time that I was in a park without seeing like 3 dozen other people for the first time.
Yeah, I bet that's like a really weird sensation.
Yeah. Are you not going to parks? Like, I don't mean like big parks, but...
No, I mean, I haven't been anywhere. I've only been to the grocery store and the roads around my house for my daily run. I haven't been anywhere else. So, but I mean, it's funny because like that kind of naturally suited my lifestyle anyways. It's like, it's not like I went to, like, when I'm at home, I don't really go anywhere anyway. It's like I go to the grocery store like almost daily. Now I can't do that, but the actual different variety of environments hasn't really changed that much.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm really missing that grocery store life because I also used to go almost I don't want to say every day, but I'd say at least every 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, it was definitely at least every 2 or 3 days, and I never had enough food for more than like 3 days, so I had to do that. Which, that's probably good. That saves on gas, but now it's like I can't go fill every whim that I have. Like, oh, I want to go get ice cream at 10 at night. I can't do that anymore.
That's the good side to all this. You actually have to like plan nutritional things. That happened to me a couple nights ago. I was like, I don't have any snacks. And then I was like, yeah, right, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, well, that is a good thing. Like, people are telling me that they're losing weight on the quarantine because they don't have any snacks in their house. So as long as you can prevent yourself from buying them, then you're good because you won't be able to get them after that.
But I think part of it is, like, I usually go through my local co-op when I'm ordering food, and that's, you literally, like, type out what you want, and someone will do the shopping for you. And 9 times out of 10, it's somebody I know, so I'm like, okay, there, they'll judge me.
So you can't go. You know, that actually is funny because, like, when I've done delivery twice now, and every time I'm ordering my food, I'm like, I probably shouldn't put too much junk food on here because they're going to look at me like, you're making me go to the grocery store for this? Unacceptable.
Free ice cream sandwiches.
I didn't get the ice cream sandwiches myself. I sent my 60-year-old mother to get them for me.
Oh.
No, I'm joking. I did not send her. She got them on her own. For some reason, she was at the store and she saw them on sale.
That's okay, then.
Yeah, that's okay. She was already risking her life for it, so.
Oh, Mom.
Well, cool.
I'm gonna take my pizza out.
Is there any other news you have to share since the last pizza party?
Since the pizza party? I don't think so. Been making some cupcakes.
Cupcakes are good. Oh, my dad wants to FaceTime.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you go enjoy your pizza. I'm going to text my dad and tell him that I'll FaceTime him later.
All right.
Okay, thank you for jumping on the call.
Absolutely.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
Okay, hold on. Oh, it's my sister, actually. Hold on, I can talk to you later. I thought I definitely turned on Do Not Disturb. Oh, my Do Not Disturb has an exception for favorites. I forgot about that. Allow calls from no one. I will call you. Or it's either Nerf or nothing. Okay. Who else wants to be on the call? You know, I'm not a big fan of broccoli on pizza either. I wasn't sure if I would be, but it came with the set. So instead of, that looks like a piece of pepperoni. Wait, this has pepperoni on it, man. What if I were a legit vegetarian? And I didn't want a pepperoni. I'd be outraged. Actually, I know what happened. This is really funny. I think I actually put pepperoni in there now that I think about it. Because I was vacillating between pepperoni and this pizza. And I couldn't decide. So I must have just put both. Wow, okay. And it's also surprising that I didn't taste it until now. What? That just goes to show that I probably didn't need the pepperoni in the first place. Does anybody else want to be on the call? You know, Michio, if you're still there, you should get on the call. I feel like you'd be a really entertaining call. Yeah, and what time is it for everybody? Because I know one Maury just said it's like 1:45 a.m. or something for him right now. Or I guess 1:56. Which, if I were up at 2 in the morning watching somebody eat pizza, that would be really bad. Okay. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me scare. Can. Hold on. Okay, I gotta see if I got Michio in my Facebooks. Because the video quality or the sound quality will be a little bit better. Oh, I do. Okay, cool. You ready for that call? Well, that's even worse. If you were fasting during this time, or if you were fasting and watching somebody eat pizza, that would be torturous. I've got this one neighbor. Maybe I talked about this last time, but I gotta talk about it again because this dude, at first, he was walking his dog, like he just nonstop walking his dog, and then it was recommended that everybody wear masks. Now he's walking his dog nonstop with the mask, and then sometimes he'll be walking without the dog, but he's still walking nonstop. I'm like, dude, why are you walking so much? And I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing. Go, you walk your heart out. I just want to know why. Like, do you just want to get out of the house that badly with everybody in the house? Like, you can't stand it? I would understand that, actually. Like, there's a bunch of little kids running around the whole time. I'd just be like, I got to get out of this house. Immediately, I don't even care what I'm doing. I've waved at him before while I'm running, but he usually doesn't respond, so... Anyways, welcome everybody who just joined, including Juan Carlos, good old JC. Okay, cool. And then Xing Chan, the legend. Okay. No, I'm about to call. Audio quality, prob, better on this. Presumably. Okay, I'm about to call him. Here we go. We got Michio on the phone. Oops, I hung up on him as I was calling. It's ringing. It's ringing. Oh crap, it's 7 o'clock now. That's when we were supposed to start. I already ate all my pizza. That's okay. I'm glad I got the large. I was thinking about getting the medium and being responsible. I just have pizza in one night. But then tomorrow I'm going to be like, I wish I had that pizza. And also, if you're going to go to all the trouble to get a, you know. Pizza, yeah. Might as well. Okay, I'm going to call him on the phone because he didn't respond. I'm going to put it right here, too. Michio!
Dude.
What's up?
Wait, I gotta mute the stream.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the old radio. You gotta mute. You gotta turn off your radio.
You might hear my son playing with a toy in the background too.
So are you eating pizza?
Oh god, I think about to. We have some frozen.
Oh
Last
man.
time we got pizza. We bought 2 and froze one.
Oh.
Desperation move, right? Because you don't want to go out.
Yeah.
And you just freeze it, put it in a bag.
That is a great idea. I haven't thought of that. Oh, maybe I should. Yeah, I'm gonna freeze a few of these pieces so that like 2 weeks from now I'll be like, I'll have forgotten about it and remember it all of a sudden.
And I read somewhere about how to reheat pizza, and I don't know if you guys talked about this yet.
No. Tell me.
You put it in a pan, okay, and you cover it. Oh, hi, say hi. You put it in a pan, you cover it. It's like high heat, 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
And then you take off the lid for another couple minutes, just so I can brown the crust.
Okay.
Because the lid's there to melt the cheese on top.
Is it like in a crock pot sort of deal?
No. Just like a regular non-stick pan.
Okay.
It'll fit the piece. And then once you take it off, it tastes exactly like you just ordered it.
Wait. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Are you talking about stovetop or in the oven?
Yeah. No, on top of on a burner.
Oh, have you heard about this? Oh.
I have heated it that way, but never for 5 minutes and never with the lid.
Oh my god! Because it melts the cheese, and then the last 2 minutes where you take the lid off, there to help finish off the crust and make it crispy.
Oh, dude. Okay. Well, I'll definitely.
Try one piece and oh man, I'm not gonna reheat in the microwave ever again because the noodles get all soggy.
Yeah, dude. Microwave's terrible. Oh man.
Yeah.
You ruin it.
Now that I've tried it like that, I'm not gonna do it anyway. You can do multiple pieces too at the same time.
Oh.
You do 2 pieces in there with the lid on.
That's smart too because I feel like I always try to reheat all the pieces at once, but just doing one at a time, I feel like you can control it better.
Yeah, that's true. But just try it for next time. And after doing it like that again, I've never done it any other way.
Oh, okay.
Reheating pizza sometimes can be just a challenging taste. It's gotta be good ass pizza for you to try to want to do it in the microwave, let's say.
Yeah.
And it tastes good again the next day, but once you do it this way, you're like, man, it just tastes exactly like I picked it up from pizzeria.
That's super smart. So how often are you going to the grocery store?
Dude, maybe once every other week it feels like.
Oh.
And we just buy a ton of stuff. I actually just went on a Costco run Tuesday, and I bought $500.
Are the Costco's picked clean, or is there still a good stock?
There's certain things that they were completely out of. They actually had toilet paper at the one I went to, and I went midday.
Oh, okay.
It was surprising, but certain things that were completely out, like Lysol wipes.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah. No gloves. I think they put on there. We were looking for flour. Flour is just completely cleaned out.
Oh yeah, the flour was looking grim there for a second, but last time I went there, they had restocked. But they limited it to like 1 bag per person.
Yeah, over here, people are going nuts baking.
Oh yeah, I bet.
People like are trying to. No, there's no yeast or flour anywhere.
Oh, I read online that you can make your own yeast.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's a sourdough thing that Nikki gave me.
Oh, okay. Cause like you can just like leave it with some water. I don't know. Look it up. I mean, I'm the last person to give you instructions.
I had a link.
Oh well, my mother has a link. I'll get you that link later. Yeah.
So, like bread, yeast were completely gone.
Yeah.
But a lot of other stuff that we were worried about, like we were worried about dog food, and there was a shortage a little bit. But luckily, when we went there, it was just a massive pallet of them.
Oh, that's good. So what have you mainly been stocking up on then?
You know, to be honest with you, the stuff that we usually get is what I've been stocking up on, like cereals and some fruits and stuff, veggies. But then it's like you just get more of it.
Yeah.
And then you go back out again as long as you can. But like stuff that, like let's say bananas, I didn't get like 3 things of bananas. We can't eat that many because they're gonna go bad eventually.
Yeah,
so
that's true. Yeah.
Local with those ones, because the Costco for us is like 25, 30 minutes away, which is not that bad in comparison to some places.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, get what you normally get, but just a little bit more, especially if it can stay. So like cereal. I get a couple more boxes just to hang on to it. And if you like it and you're not sick of it.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because I don't normally eat cereal. Cereal is actually my favorite food. Like if I could eat a food and never have to eat anything else again, it'd be cereal. But I don't eat it because I eat too much of it. So I was thinking, I was like, oh, I should get some cereal. You know, like especially if the world's gonna end, I'm not going out without having cereal.
Yeah, seriously.
But I purposely didn't do it because I knew that I would just eat all of it immediately as soon as I got it. I wouldn't be able to ration it.
Dude, yeah, that's why you gotta get those Costco things. I'm only able to get 1 bowl a day. But even then, like, just for sugar intake, that's just almost too much.
Yeah, that's for sure. What type of cereal did you get?
Dude, I always get that Honey Bunches.
Oh, Honey Bunches!
So much, dude. I made a mix, though, because even like to kind of wrap. Now, my wife's been making this homemade granola, which is really good with almonds in it. Put that in. And then I actually get some unsalted mixed nuts from Costco.
Oh, yeah, I know those. Yeah.
And then top it off with little Honey Bunches.
Oh man.
That's a breakfast.
That is a breakfast indeed. Oh my god. Dude, Honey Bunches of Oats is the best cereal, dude. I gotta take like a pilgrimage to Battle Creek, Michigan and just like take a tour of the factory.
I didn't know that.
I think it's Battle Creek. That's the cereal city or whatever in Michigan, right? Yeah. Oh, that's good. So, are you guys working from home? You working from home?
So for me personally, I've been working from home for like almost a year now. It started May.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm battle hardened for this.
Oh, okay.
But when it comes to other people, like especially I have 2 young kids under 5, man, it is like.
Oh yeah.
My wife has been since like late February, early March almost. I've been working from home, so you know it's definitely been a while for her. But for me, this is nothing new.
Yeah, you were already ready for it. You were like.
Yeah, the new thing is just working with other people in the house because that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
You know,
do you have your own office space or like separate room?
We try to, but you know, you gotta keep entertaining the kids too as well.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it's a little difficult when you got to manage them. So what I've been doing actually is not working as much during the day. And I told my boss this, but I have to just make it up at night. So I'm sending emails at like midnight, 2 o'clock. Gotta catch up with all this stuff.
They're like, are you a vampire?
Kind of, man.
So were you doing Zoom meetings and stuff before all this happened?
Web, yeah, like virtual ones, WebEx we usually use, or we usually use like Microsoft Teams. But yeah, Zoom meetings have definitely kind of come up, but we don't use that program specifically.
Yeah, but you do like video chats and stuff. But I mean, had you been doing that before the quarantine started?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly, yeah, totally.
So what's your like background setup?
Dude, I usually keep my camera off. They're like, oh, let me see your face. They're like, oh, God, really?
Like, oh, actually, you know what? My webcam's broken today.
Yeah, sorry. Put a little tape over it. Be like, oh, sorry, you can't see me. It doesn't work.
Or you like...
If I do, I just usually move to like a blank wall, and I don't have very many in my house. I usually have like stuff on it. So.
Yeah. You could get like a static feed, like channel 3 back before you turn the game system on, you know?
Exactly.
And you go, no, I don't know what's wrong with the webcam. Is you know.
I need to get green screen like you have, man, because I'm like, I got like my video game collection. I don't want people seeing that.
Yeah.
Like,
No, dude, you should. They're cheap. I can't remember how much it was, but it was like $20 or something, and it's just a big green sheet. So.
You know, I heard some people do use too is they just like try to find a green sheet, and sometimes you can just find one around your house.
Oh yeah.
It'll work.
Actually, all the walls in the kitchen now are painted green, and I haven't tried out trying to key that out to see if it works. But if that works, that's like I got a whole green screen room in here.
Dude, that's what you got to do. I bet you that works. I'm almost positive. My son loves it now though, because he's got his preschool has been doing like a daily meeting, and he totally into Minecraft right now. He's like, oh, I want this Minecraft background. I want that.
Wait, how old is he?
He's 5.
5?
Yeah, 5.
So they do a meeting with the whole class every day?
So there's 2 teachers. They break it up. There's like 5 kids per session.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But then they'll talk about like certain like letters or numbers and
okay.
kind of creating like, hey, write this down for me and then show it to me or whatever, right? To do it, I only do it for about an hour, but
okay. Because I was gonna say, I was like, if you do a meeting with an entire preschool class, that has to be chaos. Just mute everybody.
Well, that's the good thing. Like my son, he sometimes wants their attention really loud. Really bad, and we'll like start screaming. He's like, "Hey!" And I'm like, "Ooh, yeah, you don't need to yell." And then, but what we'll do is we'll mute him.
Oh.
He's like, "Oh, okay, I need to hear this other kid on mute." It's bad, but it's like that's what you need to do, And they can't do that in real life.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, you could mute kids.
Yep.
Holy cow, dude! We just need to go virtual. I mean, I like kids just fine, but I mean, having a mute button on some kids would be great.
Oh my God, you don't even know, bro. Right now, my second son has kind of found his lungs. He's almost 2. And before he used to not be super loud, but he's like, "Oh, I found this octave that I didn't know I had." The ear piercing octave.
He's like, this is like, who's the guy who can sing? Couldn't was Elvis the range, or could he sing really high?
Oh, I don't know.
No, that's
like Roy Orbison.
Roy Orbison. Yes. Pretty woman.
Anyway, yeah.
That guy gets...
Well, thank you for hopping on the call, Michio.
Yeah, man. Hi, everybody, and I hope everybody's staying safe during this quarantine period. Stay safe, bro. You stay safe too, and your mom too.
I will do that. You and your family as well.
Yeah. We'll talk soon.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Thanks for calling.
Yeah. Talk to you.
All right, see it. Okay, let me catch up on the chat, make sure I didn't miss anything. I feel like my face is like right in the camera too. Let me pull that back a little bit. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so Sarah asked any specific cereal or just cereal in general. So Honey Bunches of Oats is by far my favorite cereal. I won't even say by far, but it's definitely at the top. Like you got Golden Grams up there too. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Rice Krispies, Kix, Special K. Oh man, the list goes on. But Honey Bunches of Oats is my favorite. But I like all cereal. Cereal. One time, actually recently, I got this box of cereal. I ate the whole thing in like 1 or 2 days, and immediately got diarrhea. And I was like, well, I'm reaping what I sow. But it was kind of worth it. Kind of worth it. A Post cereal factory in Minnesota. You know, they changed the recipe for Trix. Sometime when I was like in high school or so, they changed it to more like a Captain Crunch texture. It's never been the same since then. I liked it much better before. Okay, let's keep going. Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks are good too. Backyard camping for a future stream. That is a great idea.
That is a great idea. Then I can actually do it.
That would be so funny to stream in the backyard with a tent. Oh man, yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Okay, good idea, Warren. I like it. Yeah, cereal for breakfast is not a good idea because cereal is just candy. Don't eat that for breakfast. Save it for like midday when your body is most able to handle sugar well. You know what I'm saying? Not too late. I mean, late at night's the funnest, but most fun. But I'd say midday is the right time to eat cereal, really. I don't see the appeal of Sushi Dragon stream. Oh, that's unfortunate. Because it's good. It is good. I used to teach preschoolers and it's almost impossible in person. I couldn't think about it online. You were I don't know what grade you taught, but you were a something teacher, right?
3rd grade.
Okay, and what was that like?
Way better than preschool.
Did you teach preschool too?
I taught preschool as part of my student teaching, and my area of emphasis in early education was early childhood development, so birth to 4 was basically what I focused on. So lots of that. But I think with kids, you just have to have the right temperament for it. Like when you're around a lot of kids that are like they're really active and they're expressing who they are, which is just a bundle of energy. You gotta like that. Yeah. I mean, if that is something you don't like, that is not your field. Don't do that. I liked it, so it was really easy. 3rd grade was great. It's the best age, in my opinion, because kids are just at the point where they can carry on a conversation. They really know what you're talking about. They have real opinions. They know enough stuff, and they'll go look stuff up. And they're not cynical and smart ass yet. Oh. They're not junior high, which, depending on what your relationship is and who they are, that's a really good age too, and so is high school. Yeah. But not like 3rd grade. 3rd grade, they just want to learn everything. They're like sponges. Mm-hmm. And so, as long as you don't like make them do worksheets all day long, it's pretty fun.
I think that the worst years of my schooling were 6th grade and 9th grade. So the first year of middle school, first year of high school. Like the transition there is already a rough time. And then when you're that age, you're just such an idiot. God, such an idiot.
Well, and you're so worried about what other people think. And I will say this, I think it's terrible now the way they run schools. I think they're, in general, especially public schools, I think are committing child abuse daily. Like they don't have recess. They don't focus any at all on the arts or the music or
just moving around.
Yeah, like no adult can sit still for 8 hours a day. Why do they think those kids can?
Like especially kids of all creatures can't sit still for that long.
Yeah, exactly. Nor should they. Like there's so much research on the brain that shows that movement while you're learning, and especially after you're learning, cements what you're learning. And then if they're tired, if they've sat all day, then all they want to do is run around like maniacs when they get home, and then they don't go to bed, they don't sleep well, they don't get enough sun. It's just stupid. So for any of you teachers out there that think I'm out of my mind, I'm really sorry, but I just don't like the way they do it now.
Dude, like let's be super clear, because there's still a lot of cereal conversation. Cereal is not food, okay? I fully admit and understand that. But to say that it's not super fun to eat and like it's like so addictive is just you're lying to yourself. Okay? It's like when people say, "Oh, McDonald's is disgusting." Like McDonald's is disgusting, but it is delicious. Like I don't like eating McDonald's, but it's scientifically engineered to taste good. Like it's scientifically engineered to get you to eat more of it and think that it's like you're. I remember one time do you remember this? I was in the drive-thru for McDonald's. And I left the drive-thru because I was like, no, I shouldn't be eating this stuff. It's garbage. Then I went back to the drive-thru and I was like, no, but I really want those pancakes. So I was sitting there and I was literally just having like the struggle of my life trying to decide whether to have this. And then finally I just drove away.
Poor thing.
If that is not behavior of a drug addict,
That's behavior of a drug addict.
then I don't know what is. Is a drug in a different form. Like it's not, you don't snort it, you just eat it. Okay.
Well, and you remember that one comment, you can never get enough of what you don't need. And you don't need that,
That's
so you
very
can never
true,
get
yeah.
enough of it. There's no cutoff.
So on my last grocery trip, I got 3 bags of potato chips, maybe 4.
Didn't you make a comment in your vlog? I'm going to treat these like a treasure and just a little bit.
I managed that for a day, like a
A
whole day.
That's pretty good, actually.
And then I was like, no, you know what I need to do? I just need to eat these and get them out of here. And then we replenished our grocery supplies today, and I did not reorder them. But I did forget my almond milk, which I was really disappointed
That's very
about.
sad.
Yeah, what was the point of that? The point was, there was no point.
Cereal's delicious. And not
Anyway, I still have some ice cream in the freezer.
Really?
But I found that just vanilla ice cream by itself is not as entertaining to me. I like chocolate ice cream a lot.
Yeah.
But vanilla ice cream, for some reason I wasn't that into it.
I've never liked chocolate ice cream, ever.
That being said, I might
Have that for dessert now.
yeah. Man, I did not do a good job keeping on
On the chat.
yeah, so. Okay, I'm just going to start over on the chat. If you guys had any questions or good comments, just post them again.
I think it hurts when your ability to pay attention to the chat when there's somebody else here, because then you start a conversation.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go water and label my things and
Okay,
you're on your own.
sounds good. Okay, let me say this too. If anybody else wants to jump into the stream and have a phone call, let me know. We can do it. I should call my brother. You're like, don't call me. My sister sent me an empty message. Which is, look at this. Look at this text box right there. Look at this box. Hold on. Can you see that? Oh, they can't see it. Whatever. It's not that important. Okay. Oh, I totally forgot. We're about to hit 100,000 subscribers on Adventure Archives. We need to come up with a good video to celebrate that.
Ooh, you do. How close are you?
1,700 subscribers away.
Wow.
98.3 thousand. It's pretty
That's so
exciting.
exciting.
We don't have a episode from before the shutdown. We filmed one and it's already out right before the shutdown. We filmed it on like March 6th or something like that weekend. And literally, even at that point, everybody was already freaking out. And then like right after that, everything shut down. Oh, okay. So people are wanting to know what the seeds that you're planting are.
Oh,
So rutabaga at the edge there. In fact, I'll bring the camera over.
yeah, you can look at those over there too, because I just planted those.
plug anything. So this is rutabaga, golden beets,
sugar pie pumpkin, winter squash, butternut squash, and zucchini.
Nice. And then there's some other stuff over on top of the piano.
And I planted the fig trees today.
Wait, don't figs need like a wasp or something?
Not that I know of. A wasp?
Isn't there figs like a wasp goes inside there and then dies inside and germinates it or something?
I don't know. But I did learn today that peonies, which I used to call peonies, peonies, I had some at the other house, and they always had ants covered them for a while, and it was really gross. And then it turns out that's how they're germinated, is by ants. Oh. So they have to have those, so you shouldn't plant them by the kitchen, because they'll get into the house.
That's funny.
No, I don't think figs need a wasp.
Okay, well I've heard something about that, but...
I'll look that up.
I don't know anything about it.
I've never heard it.
Okay, is everybody still eating pizza? Everybody enjoying their pizza? So this is not survival food. This is just my mother already wanted to start a garden in the backyard.
Yeah, I've had them before, but not since we moved into this house.
And
I did a flower garden in the fall, so I'm doing food now.
Although, you know, you're going to do lettuce or no?
Yeah, I've already, that's what all that is up there. Arugula, romaine, royal oak leaf.
Cool. Okay, so we need to get somebody else on the line here. Who wants to call? I need a volunteer.
Everybody step to the back row.
You know, that's the main reason why I haven't done another one of these earlier, is that I'm like, I don't know if I could entertain people for longer than like 30 minutes.
Oh, ye of little faith.
We've gone 47 minutes here. That's not too bad. It's really easy when I do the drunk streams.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those.
I mean, actually,
by accident.
I could just ramble like that without getting drunk. In fact, I'll probably just do that. But it's easier with the alcohol to induce it. So.
Well, I'll have to agree with that.
So some people are saying that deer are a problem.
Yes, and I have a plan for my deer.
Okay.
There's a really good website. I can't remember, some guy in New Jersey, Joe something or another. Anyway, I've always put bird net over like my blueberry bushes and that kind of stuff, but he took PVC pipe and made a big square and then attached it going over this way, and then he just pops it right on, makes it wide enough to go over his whole bed, and then just pops it off, puts a hinge on one side and pops it off to get in there and do stuff, but it keeps the animals out. I'm less worried about deer as I am about rabbits. Because those little guys like to eat anything that has a leaf on it. But they haven't touched any of the flowers, so I'm hoping
I don't see too many rabbits around here.
No, we have lots of squirrels though.
Yeah.
I don't know that they would eat that though. I think they just eat nuts, I hope.
Yeah, I don't think.
They're the fattest squirrels on the planet.
Why don't squirrels eat that stuff then? That's weird.
I don't know.
I guess they just can't handle it. Okay, so we got Charlie wants to get on the line. Perfecto. We're gonna call Charlie. How do I have him here? Okay, excellent. All right, Charlie, here we go. How do we call? In Australia, too. Okay. Cool. All right, ready. All right, here, I gotta adjust this first. So I can actually hear, you guys can actually hear, etc. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hopefully that's loud enough. Hello!
Hey Robbie, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. Is this Charlie?
Yes, this is Charlie in
Okay.
Australia. How are you going?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to listen to the stream at the same time.
Oh, okay.
It's delayed. Sorry, I heard that right down. So, how are you, how's the pizza going? It's like, what, 9 a.m. in Australia? So.
Okay, that was my first question, was going to be what time is it there? But the pizza was great. Did you eat breakfast yet?
No, I haven't. My breakfast is generally coffee now, and then I just wait till lunch rolls around.
Okay, that's a good strategy. I do that sometimes. Well, not with coffee so much these days, but I usually skip breakfast.
Yeah, I noticed you've been having coffee the last couple of days, but you haven't done that in a while. What's that about?
So I stopped drinking coffee because I got addicted to it. And then Marie Fisher in the chat, she sent me some decaf. And I've had this bag of decaf in my freezer for like probably over a year now. And just the other day I was like, I think I'm gonna bust it out. And then I depleted my reserves in 2 days. So that was the last of my coffee.
So you're just on decaf now, not on a...
Yeah, are you a regular drinker?
Yeah, I work as a barista here.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm actually interested to like see what American coffee would be like.
Hold on, you said you're interested in Americans do what?
Oh, like what American coffee actually tastes like.
Oh, it's probably real bad.
Pretty crap.
Yeah, we have a reputation of having terrible coffee, so.
Very bitter.
Bitter, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like that bitterness, but I'm sure if I had good coffee, I wouldn't feel that way.
Yeah, I'll have to send you some or something from Australia because it's much better.
Okay, I'd be down for that. Do you drink it black or do you put stuff into it?
So I have my own little coffee machine here, and I usually go with either long black or almond milk, like an almond milk flat white. Yeah, so the almond milk is just amazing. I love it with the coffee.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
even have regular milk anymore.
Yeah, no, regular milk sucks.
Indeed.
How long have you been baristaing?
Baristering. I guess like 5 years. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a student, so I just do that and study the rest of my time.
Okay, nice. Is it an independent coffee shop or your current workplace?
What do you mean, like?
Is it like a chain or like an independent place or?
Yeah, no, it's independent. So it's literally right near my house. So I just got this job a little while ago. Unfortunately, with the quarantine, it's kind of like shut down now. So, well, not really. Like I still get one shift a week, but it's just on takeaway. I don't know.
Okay,
what you
yeah.
guys do there, but yeah. Can people still get takeaway?
Yeah, that's how I got my pizza. You can either get delivery or you can just go pick it up. But yeah, that's basically the same thing that's happened here. Is all the restaurants, you can still get the food, but you can't actually eat inside anymore.
Are you guys having this strange phenomenon where everybody is outside all the time now? Like people are just taking over the streets.
So when it first started, outside people were walking constantly as everybody was trying to get out of the house. But I felt like as this has gone on, I'm seeing less and less people, and it's just kind of like back to the normal numbers of people walking outside.
Except for the one guy who walks 10 times a day.
Yeah, except for the one guy who's constantly walking that I mentioned earlier.
Oh gosh, yeah. Here, I don't know. We're on social distancing rules now, so it's not really strict, and now we're kind of relaxing it. But people are literally taking over the streets. Like anytime there's a car on the road, it's like that car's got to get out of the way of the people.
Wow, really?
Because people just walk their dogs and run and ride. It's just all over. Yeah.
So are you like in a suburban neighborhood or more in urban, like dense area?
Yeah, more suburban, I suppose. Like Australian cities aren't too massive compared to where you are, but yeah, I guess it's all sort of spread out anyway. So like people definitely used to be out exercising before, but you know, like we have like a lake and a park quite near our house, and it's just overrun with people now. You can't even like there'll be like, I don't know, 6 or 7 people across the path, and just you have to run right around them.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
So I mean, but are you guys able to do the whole 6 foot social distancing thing?
What is 6 foot?
I was about to say that. Do you guys do 1.5 meters social distancing? What's the distance? 1.5 meters?
1.5, and then I think in some scenarios it's 2 meters.
Okay.
Generally, in like all the supermarkets and stuff, they've got 1.5 meters marked out.
Okay, yeah. 6 foot probably sounds like a stone or something. Like, oh yes, he weighs 2 stone and a fortnight ago.
I have no idea what your imperial system is.
Yeah, I hate it. It's the worst. It's really stupid. One of many things that we are really backwards on here.
The daylight saving, I don't understand that either. Why?
Oh my God, don't get me started on that, man. It's brutal. What? So you don't change times in Australia?
Not in Queensland. So in New South Wales and Victoria, they do daylight saving. But yeah, no, in Queensland, we just thought that was a bit strange, and we just stick with normal time all year round.
That's good. It's really stupid. It's really dumb. So you said you're a student, right?
Yeah.
Are you doing classes from home? I don't know if the school year is the same there, since your seasons are the opposite.
Yeah, so we're in the first semester, and yeah, it kind of we went to uni for 2 weeks, and then it all went online. So yeah, I'm just trying to manage my time as best I can, but the lack of motivation is real.
Oh my God, I couldn't even imagine, man.
Yeah, so it really puts it up to yourself. Like, I thought it would be a bit better not having to travel into uni and like regaining that time of travel, but it's so much more.
Yeah.
I'm like, when I don't morning routine anymore.
Yeah, it's the routine and also the environment. Like when you go to a specific place where you're like, okay, I'm going to this place, I'm going to learn while I'm there, and when I go home, I can turn off my brain. If you're already at home, it's like really hard to separate that in your mind, you know?
Yeah, I've been trying really hard, like get up, have a coffee, do a bit of reading or something, but then pretty soon I'm like, oh, I'm hungry, or I like run down and get distracted with something else.
You're like, I wonder if my fridge has any food now. I'm sure it does.
I'm sure it would have something.
Cool. So are you originally from Australia? I'm going to guess yes, but...
Yeah, if you couldn't tell from the accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we joke that like our family are basically just convicts. We have like no heritage to anywhere else really. I'm sure we went back somewhere, like, but it's like before 1800, so you know it was settled in like 1770-ish, and yeah, so the first person of our family was like 1790.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're like full Australian.
Man.
Yeah, Australian.
Well, that's awesome. Cool.
Yeah, but I've been really into all of your videos, like adventure archives and stuff. Just you guys are just so lucky. Like I know some places you have to deal with bears or whatever, but in Australia it's like around every turn there's like a snake.
Yeah.
Spider dangling down, just that you have to walk through, and it's terrifying.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Is Australia, maybe you wouldn't, if I'm wrong, then you wouldn't know this, but is Australia where the orange bitey thing comes from?
The orange bitey thing?
It might be Africa. There's this spider called the orange bitey thing. That's like the most deadly, dangerous spider in the world. Yeah, you look that up for me.
Orange bitey? Like,
Bitey, yeah. That's literally what they call it. I don't think that's a scientific name, but but yeah, no, we're spoiled here because, well, the worst you got to deal with here really is ticks. That's what everybody's really afraid of, is just getting Lyme disease from ticks.
Pteronicholus murmurus is the old world tarantula that was first described in 1897 by Reginald Pocock, and it's found in the African continent in Angola.
Okay, so it was Africa.
It looks like this horrible thing.
Yeah, it's a really scary looking spider. So have you been backpacking all your life, or?
Yeah, so I'm 21, and I've been backpacking just in the last two years or so. So I got into hiking doing what's called the Kokoda Challenge here in Brisbane. So we do like a 96 kilometer, I don't know how many miles that is.
I don't know either.
It's like 100 kilometers that you do in one straight like time frame. So you walk for we did it in like 25 hours. And got into hiking through that, and then last year I went down and did the Overland Track, which is an amazing walk, highly recommend, in Tasmania of Australia.
Okay.
Tasmania is really cool because it's like broken off from the mainland, so everything's sort of like more gigantic, if that makes sense. It's like more prehistoric.
Okay, yeah. No, I can see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Are Tasmanian devils a real thing?
Yes. And
okay, excuse my ignorance.
So bad. They like scream in the night, and it's just, yeah.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah. Well, my poor friend Kobe, when we were hiking, we were kind of telling him that you can't sleep with your bag or anything because the possums, and we have massive possums here, they'll come and break in and try and gnaw through your bag.
Really?
Yeah. But he, being a typical guy, just didn't take our word for it, and kind of hugged his bag going to sleep in his tent. And in the middle of the night, woke up to these beady eyes staring at him and something rustling inside his tent.
Oh my God.
Possum had dug through the tent, ripped open his bag, and even though he tucked most of his food into the middle of the bag, he left this one packet of oats on the outside ready for breakfast so that he was prepared, and this possum was right in that. And so he turned on his light, grabbed this huge can of Aerogard. I don't know if you know
I
what
don't.
that is, but okay, so it's like a massive can of insect repellent. Think like a can of deodorant, but it's just insect repellent. He grabs that and whacks the possum on the head. And then the possum jumps and the oats just explode. So now at 3 a.m, he had to chase the possum outside and then unload his tent, shake everything out. And then, as he was then needing to go to the bathroom afterwards, he bumped into a wombat, basically just tripped over this wombat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds really wild there.
It is, but I think we're all kind of used to it, but still get freaked out by these occasional spider or snake.
Oh my God, dude.
Well,
that's cool. We want to go to Australia at some point. We just haven't actually put forth any of the legwork to get there. So.
Yeah, well, if you do come, you're better off going to New Zealand at the same time. Because hiking there is just amazing. I recently did a trip there.
Yeah, everybody tells me that New Zealand is amazing. I had a buddy who did a year work study there, and he said it was amazing.
Yeah, I just recently, end of last year, did the Kepler track
over
there, which is one of the main alpine walks, and it is just phenomenal, just absolutely gorgeous.
Cool.
Yeah, highly recommend.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll check it out at some point. Okay, well, thank you for hopping on the call today. Hope everybody there is staying healthy.
Yeah, hope you are too. Enjoy your pizza. I'm glad you can still get it.
Me too. Okay, cool. All right.
Robby.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Have a good day. Okay, thank you, Charlie, for the call. All right. Okay. I need to take a quick break. I'm gonna put the camera on my mother.
Don't do that.
And you can entertain them for a minute.
Okay, well, I don't have access to the chat, so I don't know what I'm going to do.
Why don't you, never mind, I'll let you struggle.
Thank you for letting me struggle. Well, hi, everybody, and thank you for supporting Adventure Archives and my son. Somebody asked me the other day, so I'm just going to ask it again. It wasn't from Robby's side of it, but one of my friends asked how we were doing living in the same house and being in here all the time together, which I think Robby has said his life's not much different. I did work outside the home, so I am here more often, but we really don't get in each other's way. I don't think there's been any kind of meltdowns or anything like there have been in other places. The closest is just my lack of optimism yesterday and the day before.
Well, so you started cursing like I curse.
Yeah, I started saying really bad words it's just not normal for me too, but any little thing that went wrong, it would just
I'm like, Mom, like leave the cursing to me. Hearing your mother curse dropping F-bombs is kind of weird. Okay, that was a great call. Thank you, Charlie, for the call. Man, I gotta get some coffee. Marie Fisher is actually sending me some more coffee. Thank you, Marie, for that coffee. I'm gonna drink it and make lots of great coffee sequences. It's gonna be fantastic. Okay, next up, we're gonna have Alex on the line because Alex is ready. Hold on, let me tell him. I'm gonna call you in a bit. I'm gonna call Alex, but I need to find a better solution for my arm because my arm got really tired on that last call. So I'm gonna figure that out in a second.
You can't do it through the phone, I'm through the computer. Like I talk to the boys on there.
No, I cannot. Because I'm streaming right now.
Okay.
So 100 kilometers is 63 miles.
Can you do it on this computer?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you do it on your laptop?
I can do it on this computer. That's what you just asked.
It is, and you just poo-pooed me. And I'm trying to learn some technology, and you poo-pooed me completely.
No, because I was thinking of doing a direct feed. I wasn't thinking that I could just turn the speakers on and have it. You're right. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, I like how I got called out for my pronunciation of Australia. A very American pronunciation. Okay, I'm just checking the rest of the chat. Okay, cool. All right, well, I'm going to give Alex a call on the computer here, and we're going to see if this works. All right, I'm going to try to make this a little bit better. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Okay, one more. Yep, not bad. Oops, all right. There we go. Nope, not quite. There we go. All right, cool. Nice 30 frames per second at 1080p. Why do you wear gloves when you wash dishes? Because I hate having wet hands. Is that not common to use dishwashing gloves? I thought that was super common.
Well, I use it for a whole different reason. I don't like how dry the detergent makes my hands.
Oh, well, whatever. Just like detergent, water, all that stuff. I don't like any of that on my hands. Oh. Well, I guess I never really thought about it. Maybe that's not that common. But in fact, I just ordered some dishwashing gloves because the last of our little surgical glove things are gone, and you definitely can't buy any more of those. And do I do laundry as often as it seems? I don't know.
Seems pretty often to me.
It's probably.
You don't have that many clothes. Of course you have to.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah.
Like I could go a month.
Yeah. When I do laundry, it's usually all of my clothes, and it's only like 2 loads. And really, I could do it in less than 2 loads. I don't have a good excuse. Okay, all right, I'm gonna call Alex now. Okay, cool. Alex, he says he's ready. Oops, no, I need to go to messenger.com. All right, you guys are gonna have to let me know if the whatchamacallit is not loud enough. Allow. Well, that should be plenty loud. It's now ringing. Alex Tessman. Alex!
Robby, how's it going?
It's going well. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. I assume chat can hear you too. It seems perfectly loud enough on my end. But
All right.
how's it going? Did you get pizza?
I did not get pizza. We did our kind of weekly grocery shopping today, and so instead am still making, technically it's simmering right now, like an Italian sausage and white bean soup.
Ooh.
And I made some bread too. So.
Nice. Okay, man, that sounds like a hearty meal.
Yeah, I felt like it was necessary. We've been kind of eating the same thing for the past couple of days, just eating leftovers out of the fridge.
What?
So we wanted something new.
What leftovers have you been eating?
Oh, I get some meat from relatives who have farms, and so we had a whole ham roast in the freezer, and we've been slowly making our way through our freezer meat, and so I made a ham on Wednesday or Thursday, and it's literally been nothing but ham since then. So I needed a change.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, you probably need a change at this point. So when the quarantine first started, did you just start eating like all of the deep corners and recesses of your cabinets?
Yep. No, that's really about it. Although honestly, I live in small town Wisconsin, and the quarantine hasn't hit us too hard here. I'd say we still probably go to the grocery store 2 or 3 times a week.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, and maybe we shouldn't be, but we're careful, and the grocery stores in town seem to have put proper practices in place. So it seems all right, but yeah, we're otherwise my whole family are homebodies, so we're doing mostly what we would normally do anyway.
Yeah. I feel like most introverts, like myself included, you're just kind of like, well, this is not too much of a change from my regular life, you know?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Did you fashion yourself a mask?
Yes. Right now it's mostly just a bandana. We've got a friend from college who is making them and donating them places, and
cool.
I think she put them in the mail last week, so we should be getting them Monday or Tuesday here. So we will have our own fancy masks soon.
Nice, excellent. Yeah, my dad had a small supply. It's really funny because my dad, he always buys those masks just to wear when he's sick anyway. Like he always called it his SARS mask, just as a joke. But like now it's like significantly less funny. But he had some extras left over from that, so he gave them to me. So that's what I've been using.
Oh, very nice.
So how has the freelance gigging been treating you, or what's your work situation going on right now? Work from home?
Oh yeah, sure. So freelance editing has completely dried up. The publishers aren't, at least the ones that I've worked with, aren't putting any work out right now. They've actually done a complete freeze on all work going on with them. They furloughed a whole bunch of people and whatnot. So I'm lucky enough to have another job to fall back on. The law office, while it's kind of limping along, is still paying me, so I'm still doing some work from home.
That's
I
good.
go into the office maybe once every 2 weeks just to kind of check the mail and make sure bills get paid.
Oh yeah.
But otherwise it's been very quiet. I do some work at home. I send some emails, and that's really about it. Otherwise I've been just pursuing hobbies and trying to keep up with a 3-year-old. So.
Oh my God, dude. Everybody's got kids, man. Dealing with those kids.
Mm-hmm.
How's that been going?
It's actually been going really good.
Oh, good.
We as parents, my wife and I try to be very frank with him. So, he knows that there's something going on, and he knows that there's something that makes it so that he can't go see Grammy and Grampy and whatnot.
Yeah.
But the downside of that is, of course, now he wants to tell everyone this thing that he learned. So whenever we walk around, he'll try to tell people that, oh, people are getting sick, and he'll walk right up to them to do it. So he understands a little bit of what's going on, but he doesn't understand what actually is, and so it's kind of interesting to deal with that.
Yeah, dude. My mom, so my nephew, her grandson, he was like, well, I'll just let you tell the story.
Yeah, he when this first happened, and of course they learned about it at school, and then they went home and couldn't go back to school. So the first time I talked to him, he just very mainly, matter-of-factly said, you know, Grandma, you're in that age group, so if you get it, you're going to die. I was like, honey, that's not exactly true. He just kept on. And finally, I asked his mom later, I said, does he actually even know what it means for me to die? Because he doesn't even seem like it would be a terrible thing. It's just, yeah, you're going to die. It was very, very weird kind of reaction.
But that's like such a 3, or how old is he? 5?
Everett's 7.
Oh, okay. Well, even 7. That's such a
young thing.
It's like a kid reaction to something where you're just like.
He's being very scientific about it.
Yeah.
This is what happens. I'm learning this.
I remember the first time I came home from school and learned the difference between a fact and an opinion. And I was just spouting to you and Dad. I was like, that's just an opinion. That is not a fact.
I remember when you came home and told me that I made my O's backwards.
Your O's?
I was writing, because I'm left-handed, so I go this way.
Oh.
And you were like, Mom, you're making your O's wrong. They're backwards.
Oh my God, I don't remember that. Oh man. Well, that's good. I'm glad that the child rearing has been going well.
Yeah, especially the past couple of days, it's been high 50s, low 60s here, and very sunny. So we've been able to get out and do some yard work and let him run around the house and help us dig up the garden that's going to be planted soon and whatever else. So it's been great. Before, when we were all stuck inside when it was rainy and cold and whatever else, then we got a little stir crazy and kind of got on each other's nerves a little bit. But you make it through.
Yeah, dude, I'm so sick of the winter. Like, I mean, it's not really winter anymore, but I'm just sick of not being able to go outside in shorts. So
yeah,
it does so much to improve your mood, just to be able to go outside whenever you want and have some warm weather. So have you been streaming anything?
Actually, Marie alluded to it earlier when she said that it was good to hear my voice again so soon. I was streaming my little virtual bar last night.
Oh, nice.
So, we had like 20 people just kind of watching me make cocktails online, which was a thing.
Well, I tried your cocktails for the first time last year when we met up at the SGDQ. And they were delicious. I usually don't like any form of alcohol, but I actually thought those were excellent.
Well, I thank you for the compliment. I've been making sure to include at least one non-alcoholic drink in every stream, just because it's people can hang out with whatever they like. So last night I muddled some strawberry and cucumber and some lime juice and topped it off with some tonic water and put it over ice, and it was bitter and sour and sweet and delicious.
Oh man, that sounds great. Well, dude, maybe I'm gonna have to watch one of those and follow along. Actually, I'll probably have to contact you first and know what ingredients I need, because I will definitely not have any of the ingredients. But man, that sounds really good.
Yeah, sure. That sounds wonderful. I'd be happy to help out with that too. I've got to ship you some Wisconsin butter at some point. So
oh yes.
I might as well put a whole care package together.
I was just joking. You don't actually have to send me any Wisconsin butter.
Yes, send butter.
Okay, never mind. My mother said you do have to send it. So,
I was doing some research into it, and so we live real close to Ellsworth. Ellsworth is where I got the cheese curds when we went backpacking.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I joked with my wife that we would just make butter ourselves. We'd get some good high-quality milk from the local farm and just churn it ourselves.
Oh my God.
So I might just do that for you.
That would be great. Dude, so I used to get this unpasteurized butter from the local farmer's market, and I went to visit my friend in Canada. And he saw my vlog and saw that I was putting unpasteurized butter in my coffee. And he was like, dude, you got to bring some of that stuff. So I brought it, and then I got stopped at customs. And they're like, they said, do you have anything to declare? And I go, no. And then they're like, okay, we'll go over there. And then they started going through all my stuff. It's like, dude, you have to declare like your stuff. But I was confused. They asked question weirdly. Anyways, he opens it up. He takes out this butter that has a label on it that says, raw unpasteurized butter, not for human consumption. And he was like, what is this? And I was like, this farmer's market butter. See, they have to say that because it's a legal thing, but it's perfectly fine to eat. Because it says on there that it's only for like pets and stuff. But
yeah,
I'm glad I didn't get like in a Canadian prison for that or something. But yeah, that was my last experience with raw butter. But
yeah, raw milk laws are weird everywhere, and I get why. I get why they're there, because if you don't have good transportation or whatever else for that raw milk, if you don't know the source, it certainly can go bad. But if you know where you're getting it from, and you know the milking parlors are clean and the storage systems are clean and whatever else, you're really not at risk. So it's a tough line for farmer it's a tough legal line to try to prevent people from getting sick while also allowing farmers to sell to customers who may want it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's totally reasonable. But at the same time, it's like, I just want to eat my raw milk, you know. Actually, one time, speaking of raw milk and cereal from earlier in the chat, I once had an entire box of Honey Bunches of Oats and almost a whole gallon of raw milk in a single day. It was great while I was eating the cereal. By the end of the day, though, I felt really bad. Yeah,
that doesn't surprise me. That's a lot of butterfat in that milk, and combined with all that sugar, that's quite a day.
Yeah, that was a bad day. So, have you been streaming any games too?
Yeah. I haven't been streaming as much lately, just because I've been doing a lot. Normally during the week, if I am at work, actually physically at work, my lovely wife takes care of a lot of the nighttime stuff with the child. Just because it works better balance-wise. But since I've been home, I've been doing a lot more day-to-day stuff, and so I've been doing a lot of bedtime procedures. Means that I can't stream as much. But on Thursday, I streamed Darkest Dungeon.
Oh, okay, yep. I've heard of that. That's a roguelike, right? That's a roguelike, right?
Yes, it's a turn-based roguelike, which is why I like it. Probably, I'm okay at real-time stuff, but I think my brain thinks a little too slowly for that stuff. I like my tactics.
Yeah, no, tactics are good stuff, man.
Yeah, otherwise I haven't been streaming a whole lot, but I've been trying to get into it more. I mean, I've got nothing else better to do, so I might as well do that.
Yeah,
otherwise I'm going to keep on mixing drinks for myself, and that's not healthy either.
Well, I think mixing drinks for other people online makes it a wholesome activity. Like doing it by yourself, maybe not the most wholesome. Still pretty wholesome though, but with other people makes it more wholesome.
Exactly. That's why I kind of limited myself to those Saturday streams. So yeah, otherwise I'd be experimenting throughout the week and trying to figure stuff out. Now I just do everything on Saturday.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Yeah. Cool. So thank you for calling. Do you have any final words of wisdom or? I don't know.
Nothing really that wouldn't be just repetitive from what other people have been saying. Stay safe. Glad you are doing these streams. It's always a delight to see you and your mom and everyone in the community hanging out and eating pizza together and just having a good time in these socially distant times.
Indeed. Well, thank you for joining. Oh, also, you were on the very first pizza stream, so you're a veteran, a pizza veteran.
Yeah. Gosh, what did I make that time? I made some weird fancy thing with avocado and basil and mozzarella.
Oh, right. Yeah. You went fancy on us. Okay, cool, man.
But,
Good talking to you.
Yeah.
Cool, and then also make sure you put your link for your stream in the chat.
Sure. Yeah, I will. I'll do that as soon as we're done here.
Okay, sweet.
All right.
Okay, talk to you later, Alex. Thanks, man.
All right. Bye.
All right, good old Alex T. Good talking to you. Okay, what's his name? Alex is gonna put the link in the chat, and I will make sure it goes through. Okay, cool. Okay, we've how long have we been going here? An hour and a half. Okay, let's go ahead and think about wrapping up pretty soon. I'm gonna get out this dessert ice cream. Everybody, get your desserts out. Get your desserts. Oh, I've got the vanilla bean and. Oh, don't you worry about that. I got something over here too for you. I got a. What is it? A little apple and a little ice cream? Come on, man.
Now, if you heated that apple with some cinnamon, like just fry it in the pan a little bit, put a little cinnamon on it, and then put ice cream, then it'd be like a
That's a great idea. I'm not going to do that, but
All right.
that's a good idea.
Just a plain old fresh apple and ice cream doesn't really sound that good.
Okay, let me talk about spoons real quick. Let's talk about spoons real quick. Okay, because you know I'm all about this streamlining. Okay, hold on. We gotta get your face in here.
Because I'm turning red because I'm embarrassed.
I don't know.
I really only like one of them.
No, that's exactly where I'm going with this. Okay, we got all these dumb spoons in our thing. Okay, this one makes sense. It's a serving spoon. Okay, we have one of these and a one slotted one. Great, I got no problem with that. Why do they make spoons like this?
I don't know.
Who wants a spoon that it's not even a spoon because it's like too small to actually scoop out some
Maybe it's
soup.
for kids. I don't know.
Okay, that's acceptable.
Okay.
That's an acceptable answer. But
I don't think it's the truth, but I think it's acceptable.
so, okay, we'll exclude the serving spoon. But these other spoons, let me tell you what's wrong with all of these spoons. First of all, this is a camping spoon. This doesn't count. This is a little. I just wanted to show this because it's it's such a heavy-duty plastic spoon, and they were giving this to us on the flight from China and back. And every meal came with this, a fork, and a knife for every single person, and they threw them away afterwards. I'm like, humanity deserves to die for that. Like, we deserve extinction for that. Anyways, I saved them and I use them as camping stuff. This is too small. It's not even a spoon. This is just stupid. Like,
That's an iced tea spoon. Like for tall glasses of iced tea to stir your sugar back when that was a thing.
okay,
Probably still is a thing in the South where everybody drinks sweet tea.
that's better. Okay, that is better. Okay. Well, then my rant is significantly less ranty now. Okay, this has a reason, I suppose. This spoon, I don't even know where... I want to throw this spoon away, actually. I don't know where this is coming from, but why would you put this at the end when everybody holds a spoon like this when they're eating ice cream? Okay?
And then it pokes you in
Yeah,
the
I was eating the ice cream the other day, and it was kind of frozen, so I'm doing this, and it's poking me in the hand right here. Now I have to clean this. But this is just terrible design. Like, so many like kitchen stuff has been designed without anybody actually using it. For sure. Anyway, this is a good spoon.
No.
It is the proper size, and it's got a rounded edge. So, there you get the ice cream.
I'm getting the Korean spoon.
Okay, that is a great spoon.
This is the best spoon.
Okay. I didn't know it was clean. Otherwise, I would have gotten this out. These Korean spoons are actually the best spoon because they've got
Same size head.
the same size head. It's got a rounded. It's a little bit floury, but we'll give it a pass on that one because it's round enough. And it's really long, so you get the best of the iced tea world, but not this tiny little head. And then, well, yeah.
Yeah, it's like all in one.
Yeah,
it's
all in
everything
one.
you
Yeah.
need.
It could even almost be used as a serving spoon.
It has been used as a serving spoon, and we kind of fight over that because that's
We
what I
o-
like to eat with.
We only have one of these because you have to
to steal them from the Korean
you have to steal it
restaurant.
from a Korean restaurant. So It's only you can't have too many of them or you look like really bad. You're like, come on, man. I suppose we could get them from Amazon. It's been many years since we've discovered these.
Yeah.
Amazon has become a thing.
Yeah,
since
Amazon has become a thing since then. But you couldn't get like at a Asian food store. They never have them. Mm-hmm. And Joni, the lady who used to cut my hair, used to come to the studio, went to Korea and she told me she'd bring me something back and she didn't. I've been mad ever since. So if anybody knows where to get Korean spoons, we need them.
Yeah, it's Amazon.
All right, we can look that up.
Okay, we had a good question in the chat. Why are all of our spoons different? That's a good question.
I think you know the answer to that.
I don't actually.
Really? Because I had a set of spoons, and then your brother went off to college, and then you went off to college, and every time you left, you took some leftovers with you and a spoon. So Sunshine got half of my spoons. I don't know what you did with yours.
What did I do?
And then suddenly you were, you'd go over to, I don't know who you stole those from, but from somebody. Now, iced tea spoons are mine, but the rest of them, I don't know where they came from.
I don't know where this spoon came from, actually.
That's relatively new, too. I think.
Oh, this is really
maybe it's from your dad's house.
It could be. Where's that really heavy spoon? Oh, where's that heavy spoon?
Oh, that weird.
Did a really weird one.
I don't know.
Okay, well, anyways, that really heavy spoon, when I was talking about SGDQ earlier, I stayed at a hotel with Daryl, and we were going camping the next day with Alex, and I needed a spoon. So I went to the front desk, I was like, oh, can I get a spoon? And they go, yeah. And then they said, just go to the restaurant and ask for one. And then I got a spoon. This bizarrely heavy, like, monstrous spoon. And I was like, I gotta remember to give this back to them. And I forgot, yeah. But I think I'm actually going to get it back to them. I'm going to mail
again?
Huh?
Because you're going again?
No, not because I'm going again. I'm just thinking I'm going to mail it to them.
Oh, that's
because
a good idea.
I don't want to have that spoon. It's not a good spoon. And that's...
So they probably got really heavy ones because they didn't think people would steal them.
Well, also, because I stole it on accident, now they're not going to want to give spoons to other people. Like, can I get a spoon? They're like, no, you can't get a spoon. Somebody stole it last. So I don't want to ruin it for other people who might need a spoon. So I'm going to... As soon as I find it, I'm going to return it. The apple was good with the pen.
Was it? All right. Well, I'm happy for you. I would not have thought that.
We'll get another slice right now. Okay. Okay. Maybe we should send Robby our favorite spoons for his review. I totally do a spoon thing because I got thoughts about things. Like, lots of people don't think about stupid stuff. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying that's a good thing that you don't think about stupid stuff. The less things you can get offended about in your everyday life, the better off your life is going to be. If you spend all your time getting offended at an angled spoon at the tip of your spoon, or angled thing at the tip of your spoon, like, you're just wasting your life, okay? But
It could be worse. You could be judging people.
That's true. I try not to do that as much. I mean,
Yeah, that's kind of pointless. Just totally pointless. It doesn't change them even a little bit, and it just makes you feel bad.
yeah, anyway. Okay. So let's wrap it up here, guys. Let me know. You got any final thoughts? Oh, yeah, Warren, no spork rant. I don't have any sporks. I'm actually not too big into sporks, and the main reason is a spork is still mostly a spoon. Okay, that little knick-knack paddywhack at the front. You're not really spoon or knifing.
Fork in it.
I see you've played knifey spoony before. It's not really. You're not really forking something because it's only like just a little bit. So it's like you're kind of stabbing it. It usually doesn't work. The ultimate utensil, which I've talked about ad nauseum, is the chopstick. And if you're not using chopsticks yet, you like get off your high horse. your high horse, swallow your pride, and accept that chopsticks are the best utensil ever made. And I understand they have a steep learning curve, but once you get past the learning curve, it is just like so much more useful than any of these other things. Like,
except for soup.
Except for soup. But even with soup, you still need a container. So like you can still drink your soup.
Yeah.
And it's not great for steak either. I will preface that, no problem. But for picking up anything else, come on, man. Like
it's really good for cooking.
Cooking, come on, man.
Yeah. I don't fry, like deep fry things very much anymore. But when I did, they're like extra fingers. You can just stick them down into like boiling oil and pick things up and move them around.
That Karate Kid scene was not real.
Mr. Miyagi.
Well, maybe if I could do it like this. Okay. I feel like that doesn't quite
That one
count.
was definitely like could be counted, I think.
Okay.
That first one couldn't. It's getting there.
Yeah. Anyways, chopsticks are the best. Okay. Let me check one more thing. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna end it here, guys. Thank you very much for joining. Let me see if there's any questions still. What has happened to this stream? You know what you signed up for. Don't act like you're surprised. Oh my god. Okay. Using your hand to eat. Okay, that is you can make a case for it, but especially as this pandemic has shown. You want to keep what goes in your mouth away from what's on your hands. And I do like eating with my hands a lot. I do it all the time. Like, you should see me when I'm eating my daily burritos. I'm just sitting here watching Next Generation, just stuffing it into my mouth, and there's juice all over my face.
He's not kidding. There's juice running down his arms, dripping onto the counter.
It's not a pretty sight.
It's not.
But it does get the job done, and admittedly, you can't do that with chopsticks. So that is an advantage there. Okay. Let me just check the... I legit tried to catch flies with chopsticks after watching that. Oh my god, too funny. Okay, I'm just reading through the rest of the chat, and then we're gonna close it out here. Jason, I don't do freelance work that much anymore. I try not to do it because I don't have as much time to do it. Like, currently I have plenty of time, but normally I don't have any time because we're doing the episodes. And I discussed this on a Final Fantasy stream the other day, but I hate moving from one task to another. I like focusing on one project at a time. In fact, if I had a job where I had to like work on multiple projects at once, that'd be a big problem for me. I'm not sure I'd be able to do that. Okay, all right. I knew it could get weird, but I didn't know it'd turn into a silverware review. I didn't either, to be perfectly honest.
When you say it like that, that's bad.
Baxter says, Robby, if you read this, you smell. I mean, whether I read that or not, me smelling is probably a inevitability. Next stream, I might do a Final Fantasy stream tomorrow. We'll probably try to do this next weekend. Another pizza stream next weekend. I meant to do one last weekend and the week before, I think. Was it? Well, in any case, Final Fantasy got in the way. So, intro song is coming along. Still working on that. Okay. Loop Machine Dance Party stream. I do want to make that happen. The problem is I have to practice ahead of time and get a loop machine. But I would like to do that at some point. Okay, there. I think I'm caught up. Almost caught up. Okay, we're caught up. Okay, cool. Thank you guys for joining. My favorite pizza place is this place, Puccini's Smiling Teeth. It's a local place. You can get it in Kentucky, I think as well, and maybe Ohio, and maybe Illinois. But there's a couple locations here. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you to the callers today. No. Alex did not post his stuff yet, or I missed it. So I'm going to say, Alex, can you post your info again? I might have missed it. I think it's twitch.tv/Laricina. Is he still in the chat? Oh, it was an underscore. I missed the underscore. There we go. Boom. Okay. Now we can end it. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, everybody else. Have a good one. I'll see you guys sometime soon. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.